G'day and welcome back to our Family Man campaign in EU4. So I was having a look, and Jauret became von Habsburg. Succession war at the moment, but he's 22, so we're going to claim his throne. It's going to be a bit risky, but in a month we should be able to get to war with him. The other thing is we're going to peace out Aragon. We're going to take Valencia and Tarragona. That's going to be our expansion for this war. He's going to break with France, and we'll get ducats after that, so send that. And then it is a new day, so unfortunately France still has an army. Hopefully Bourbon can sort themselves out though. I guess they do like us enough. We can try and force the French. No, we won't be able to because we'll have the truce. Yeah, there's really nothing we can do there. When we're not at war, he might be able to ask us in, but the war's probably been going too long. I don't know, it's fine. We'll leave him. Whatever happens there. So, France, yes, Tuscany is his vassal, so we can't get Tuscany, that was going to be 70%. Instead, we're going to force Tuscany to release Siena and Pisa, so there's two more Catholic Empire members instead, and it does cut down the amount of territory outside the Empire. And take a lot of cash, and he's also going to release Armagnac and Normandy. So Armagnac there, and Normandy is Normandy and Corps. We are actually going to force military access on France so we can get around and do bits and pieces, but other than that, that war is done. Now, Bourbon versus France, winning by 36. You'd think he'd be smart enough to just peace out if anything goes wrong there. Armagnac is La Tremoille. Might get some royal marriages down there. In the meantime, we need to start it on these. We are still young. Need to force this quickly. Actually, we need to do another war up here first with Jauret, so I guess just do this one before we lose it. Scotland, Cleve, Dithmarschen. 7th of August. Don't have a baby. Tuscany, claim Urbino. Good for them. And we were bringing our armies together to deal with stuff, but as long as we can just declare this one, we can still do that. Having a royal marriage, right, Cleve doesn't come in, Scotland, Dithmarschen, we could actually get a bit of territory up in Scotland. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Getting a foothold on England for later. Do you want to call anybody in? We don't actually have any vassals left, do we? Probably not. So, do you want to do this ourselves, or do you want to get the Planet and Brandenburg to do it? It's just, well, Scotland. Yeah, screw it, do it anyway. Alright, and of course we spent all our papal influence, so we can't buy stability up straight away, but we'll deal with that. Siena and Pisa, one of them should probably accept being a free city. Minus 18, minus 17. Well, it's mostly our Diplo rep, I imagine. Do you want to try and get them? Not as much as we want to try and get Armagnac. So let's go royal marriage and Normandy royal marriage. That should... Scotland have honoured with Jauret, right. They'd become von Habsburg. Armagnac would become ours, and we'd go to war with Normandy for it. That's fine. Very little chance of that. And 3 of the armies arrived. 4th got stuck there. Thanks, Ottomans. We'll pull them out, and we'll bring these guys back after. But for now, let's go do Jauret and Dithmarschen. And you know what? If these guys are getting on the boats, they may as well just go to Scotland. Land in Inverness. Imagine the Scottish fleet isn't much. Trade fleet, mostly Jauret. And lost the effects of trading in wine. Well done. Let's wait till January. Alright, we're up to 14 already, so some people are going to have proper forts for the first time. Too many relations. Yes, we do. Access through France is using one up. That's fine. We want to keep that. Armagnac, but no, everything else there is fine. Alright, Great Horde. Great Horde is declared on Muscovy. Hell yeah. More powerful Great Horde will help us with the Muscovite Wars later. And who's been naughty? Lorraine has destroyed Alsace. We demand... What would Breisgau actually go to? Alsace as well. Well, let's give them Alsace itself. Wrong way. We demand Alsace. Hand it over. Alright, another Catholic prince for the Empire. We only have 3 votes at the moment, but we outstrip them, so that's fine. We do actually want the Pope to like us a hell of a lot more than that. Let's improve with the poop. 52, might die soon. Let's get our chance. And, crap, that was our mission, wasn't it? Alright, let's cancel that. See what else we can get. Alright, bit of a battle, allegedly. England has declared conquest on Armagnac. That sucks. You have to die quickly, buddy. Get the Habsburgs in. We can't enforce peace, because they're our ally. Oh, England expands into France. Guess that's fine. Meppen. Ours. Dithmarschen. Soon to be ours. Oh, seriously. Bremen got an event to become Protestant. Allied with Hamburg and Lubeck. Lubeck, I guess we can declare war on, and they can be forced to give up Lauenburg. Let's build up that spine work. It's going to be a bit of a war with all the people I've got under them. Alright, Imereti. Greek separatists in Corfu. Alright, Lorraine, we're not expecting the other one. It's nearly January. There we go. So, military tech, admin tech. Is that Castile's ceding things to Kuzco? What are we saying? Cavalry. Alright, idea group. We're going to have the most military for a while. So probably just go for a military idea group. It's a bit late to be doing influence anyway. So, offensive. We've got aristocratic at the moment. We want something that's offensive that gets shock and fire. Let's just go for crazy generals. Go offensive. It gives siege ability as well. So yes, everyone's forts shall melt. Portugal want access for a war with Armagnac. Okay, you don't need access, but fine. Armagnac, Jarret, Alsace is old. I actually have a bit of a chance there. Alright, and Jarret's gone. Do we want to do anything with Dithmarschen? Probably. Let's just wait for that. Grab his money. Actually, we can finally force him to release that, because it's gone Catholic again. Are you guaranteeing Denmark? They're guaranteeing you. Warps. That's basically all we're going to want. So let's just win this. Boats are still on the way to Scotland. Forgot Scotland was in this war. So I guess we do want to get some land out of that. They only have Aberdeenshire, because England stole Fife and Lothian. Würzburg, Siena, Pisa. Yeah, we're all fine there. Alright, they've arrived. Let's just get over to the capital. Go help with the blockade of the capital. How are we looking on... It's 175. Alright, we've won Dithmarschen, so Dithmarschen come out. And they release the stuff and give us a bit more money, and we don't care about their alliances in particular. So, welcome back to the den. You're a duchy with no heir. Let's have a go at them. France, there we go, it actually worked. France cedes Limousin to Bourbonnais. Limousin would have been Gascony, that's all good. So, Bourbon is probably feeling pretty strong in the centre there now. 83 before we can go back to France. Armagnac is actually in there. That's interesting. France is considering attacking Muisca. Okay. We've lost trading in glass. Damn it. Well, it was going to be a hell of a long time before we could do it anyway. Want the increase of 2. Well, we do have a few royal marriages at the moment. Alright, we are up in Scotland. Armagnac, Verdun, Jarret, Alsace. Normandy. Break. For Den. We should probably drop the alliance. No, we need the extra opinion from the Pope for the alliance. Okay, nothing else to get rid of there. He's going to be terrible with Diplo. I've never actually checked out what policies we can add. Yearly legitimacy. How about no? That could be good, but it's the one we don't want to do. Production efficiency would actually be worth something. Let's not. And I did forget, we were planning on establishing Jerusalem. Has to be a state, of course. Becomes Austrian, becomes an independent state. Shouldn't that be a vassal? Can't make it a state until we do something else. Next states are in a long time. We don't want to drop any states because we've boosted everything. Alright, we'll do Jerusalem later. We've won the Siege of Aberdeenshire. Alright, so what does Scotland feel like giving us? I'd like to get these islands because I always forget them. That's a bit much at the moment. Take almost everything. I think that'll be fine. Alright, let's go kill his army. We're going to Ayrshire for some reason. Oh yeah, we need to be at peace for reinforcement. Actually, we get rid of... No, we can't afford to get rid of the infantry and replace them. Reinforce speed, fort, defense, I guess. I mean, he's cheap. They're running away, little cowards. I'll be able to catch him. Well, he's going to run out of island to run through eventually. Cardinal Minister. Missionary strength, everything's all good. Alright, kill his army. Let's get down this way. England's going to finish off whatever we don't do to Scotland this time. Catch him in Lincolnshire. Alright, so now Scotland should be all good to disappear. Let's get these guys over to wherever. Actually, let's just tell them directly to go down that way. Alright, Scotland. He's been reforming his army. Hang on, what's your biggest problem here? Running on 65. Alright. Guess we just have to go and do the other bits and pieces then. Saxon is at war with Auvergne. Must be the English thing. Alright. Chasing the Scots. He's going to Lothian, that's fine. Let's stop any of them getting south. We take the rest of this stuff. Well, hopefully we don't have to get over to Shetland. Alright, just do this kind of quickly. Jarray may not. Scotland may not. You've got boats in the way over there. Try and get up to the Orkneys as we clear a path. Alright, back around that side. They can go this way now. Alright, what are we actually on with him? 84, 84. Alright. Got him. That's probably enough. It is. Let's take it a bit further. Some extra dosh. And if we can get some war reps. Depletion of the beaver? Oh no. Alright, kill his fleet. Take that. Capture a couple of ships, maybe. Nothing. Alright, sorry Scotland. Your fault. We're taking everything, causes minor issues. Nobody should really attack us anymore anyway. These guys both into Sutherland. Conquer, Theodoro, vassalize Ansbach. Theodoro is actually something we might do. Jarre and Alsace. Somebody else has fallen off there. Alright, just want to remember to get these guys out. And probably a good idea to buy them down right from the start. And you know what, we're actually going to get the boats over that side, so let's just attach and just send these guys directly to Friuli. Come up there too. Alright, so now it's just Jarre. So all we want is for you to be ours and a whole stack of cash for a little bit of inflation. Send that. Lost our claim to the throne. Okay, so third PU. He hates us. Support loyalists. No, it doesn't really matter. Be supportive once you get somebody. And then, yeah, in a month we have to remember to actually improve with him. So, fabricated claim on, let's say, Lauenburg. Actually, let's say Lubeck. Bring him home. We want to be at peace to pass this. That's obviously not going to happen now. So I guess we could do another war. Force him to release people. It's a big one. It's the Trade League. You get a hell of a lot of money out of this if we just call everybody in. So Hamburg comes in, Riga and Bremen. The point of this was Bremen, who's already coming in anyway. Bar has nothing. Riga has the Livonians he could bring in. Bavaria, Cleve and Milan. It's more hassle than we want to deal with. Orléans and the Pope. We'd call in the Pope from the other side. Maybe call Poland in. Don't particularly care about Orléans. The Livonians, we can take their bit of land. Riga is already in anyway, so is Bremen. So is Hamburg. Let's just go with this. Alright, one more big war. We are kind of close here anyway, so I guess we will get him to go in. Bremen is one that's in this one. Alright, Hamburg, Nassau, Bar, Bremen, Riga, Mantua. Could be a bad idea. We doubled their numbers. And pretty sure there's still more that need to come in. Alright, Bohemia. Call him into a couple of wars, just leave him out. Oldenburg, Würzburg, just Alsace. Armagnac. De Tremont. Right, too bad, buddy. You're going to cease to exist in a second. Verden. It's the only other one, I think. Schönecken. Cancel that. And we are 2 over. That's not too bad. Charolais 1, France is the other. And do still have the chance on Alsace as well. Bickenbach comes von Habsburg. Discovered in Morocco. Forgot we were even down there. Let's go for fabrication on Gibraltar. Okay, and the French are looking very good. Let's just go use some of them up. Maybe Artois and Picardy. And then probably Rothel. Okay, they can stay in. Provence has entered the coalition. Yeah, I was kind of expecting the coalition to grow. Now, Ottomans, we don't want to join the coalition. They're in a couple of years' time. Problem was, they're going to get the alliance back with Tlemcen. Not Tlemcen, Tunis. He's at war with Castile at the moment. Castilian conquest of Algarve. Algarve being... I can't remember. Oh, Portugal. Well, that's interesting. Alright. How old are you? 28. Yeah, there's no way we'd be able to get in while he's there, even if it was a Regency Council led by von Habsburg, strong claimant. Alright, got rather a lot of people. Let's go allies, outraged, subjects. Oh yeah, forgot to do Gelre, so that'll sort that out. Saxons under attack. So we need to get to Bar and Nassau. Have a great many troops here. We shall go to Hamburg. Mamluks and coalition. Okay, Mamluks. I've only ever tried to help you, but it's going to be like that. Foix is occupied by Armin. Alright, because he was a vassal. Yeah. It's just a matter of Arminier falling. I don't think he had anybody on his side, did he? No, it's just Arminier by himself. I think that was a wall breach. Yep. Fine. Alright, converted Kunzia. Just keep slowly going through them. I guess. You know what? That should automatically flip when you do the thing, shouldn't it? Are we doing the Sinai? We are, but we're leaving the others alone. Venice enter the coalition. Totally worrisome. A few guys in there. It's possibly going to be a very large coalition. Alright, what's the other next one? Global trade. Vienna is not the biggest thing in the world, so never will be. Could shift our trade capital to the English Channel. 3% there at the moment. It's definitely going to be the best node. Holland. I'm pretty sure it costs Diplo that we don't have anyway. Oh, obviously England's going to get the thing though. Alright, there goes Lubeck. What was the point of this war? Bremen. Alright, we want to get out of here because we want them to release Lauenburg. Assumed it was possible. Yep, Saxe-Lauenburg. Alright, a few losses. Lucas entered coalition. You need to win this quickly, please, lads. Food shortages everywhere. Yeah, that coalition's gonna keep growing. As long as Poland and Bohemia would defend us, I guess. Oh, forgot about this side. It's fine. Might just actually hand them over to Lithuania. War shortage, right, Bremen was the entire reason for this war. So, take his cash and what's his religion, war reps, the rest doesn't matter, just get him out. Alright, then we need to do Nassau before they've left the capital. These guys though can get over to Bar. There's a small battle there. Auvergne has an interesting flag. Hamburg, done. There, Mantua. Well, Pope's doing Mantua. Maybe get over to Riga. Alright, and don't mind taking all of their money again. Break his alliance with Riga, just because that's annoying. It's actually all about... yeah. They should lose enough prestige in this to lose all of these guys anyway. Ansbachian Separatists and Platinate, that's fine. I'd like them to actually win. Do you know what? Oldenburg again. We could have a go at von Oldenburg's. Come on, von Habsburg. Alright, we have one Barrois. Bourbon is at war again. But he declared it too. Losing against Auvergne. Saxony is in that one. Auvergnian conquest of Limousin. Well, yeah. doesn't matter who gets it, really. De la Tours or de Bourbons. Mantua. Take his money. And some war ups. Alright, Mantua's out. And then Barrois. What's got here? Just access. Alliance with Lubeck can actually drop. If it's a proper alliance. Otherwise, start bringing armies down here. Armagnac has been full annexed. Alright, Sirt, Trebizond, yeah, let's go Sirt. Sirt was not. No, Gaza, Jerusalem, Jaffa. Alright, back up to faults. Water shortage. Alright, Armagnac separatists. Get out of there. Alright, next thing is most of these done September of next year. We should be able to pass this as soon as this war's over though. Good. And actually then we can start adding Sweden in because we've got, well, Bornholm doesn't reach far enough. But yeah, we took Gotland, so that could pass through. So that's all good. Alright, Nassau. Cash, thanks. With war apps and get rid of your Bavarian alliance. Alright, then we're just doing these ones. Riga, not sure if we're allowed to take this. Not too bad, I guess. Plus money, that'll do. We want to take Leafland as well. The reason I'd be okay giving it to Lithuania so that we don't get the aggressive expansion, and we're assuming that we're going to get a PU over Poland as soon as his elective nonsense is done. Aragon become de Trastamara again because of France, I expect. Succession war between Brabant and Castile. That could be hilarious. Guess we'd have to rival him, but we wouldn't be allowed to. Muscovy is now a great power. Jumped way ahead of Japan. Our army strikes fear into the enemy. Kind of a useless event at this point. Lubeck won out, and no, clergy lose influence. It's just Riga and the Livonians. Wall breach. How quickly is this coming up? 1.8. It's pretty big. Cardinal exposed. Don't care. Now we need to get stability. So did we end up improving with the Pope? We did. We can do a tiny bit more. Just as we win Riga. Alright, get over to Leafland. 92% chance. A little better. Alright, got them. Let's hopefully black flag the way down to Gertz. Wait till we're through Riga. Recall from the Pope. This guy's coming back from outraged countries, so him return. Alright, so Leafland first. Occupied by Poland. Well, fine, you can have him. Revoke cause on us. Alright, there you go, Poland. This is occupied by Poland too. Well, that's actually perfect. You can have it. And we'll take a little extra cash. Send that. You're welcome, Poland. Didn't see if we were getting favours for that. Looks like no. That's alright. So, Lubeck needed to just release Saxe-Lauenburg. Oh, caught in France. Alright, we'll take your money and war ups. You'll release Saxe-Lauenburg relatively cheaply. And an alliance is with Bremen and Hamburg. Alright. How did he come out Protestant? cheating little bugger. Alright, they are black flagging back. And Oldenburg, Genoa, surprisingly. It's in the coalition, so we won't be able to get married. We become de Savoia. Alright, let's go ahead and enact Gemeinefenig. Tax income for us. We really need it. Let's go with that. Minus 20 ducats. A lot of that's reinforcements, but not enough. Rebel factions are actually looking good, so money's okay not to have to worry about. What's that? Actually, that's only 30 months. Oh, France is no longer. Seriously. England, Poland, we're not doing either of them. Actually, the Ottoman War is about to start as well. In October of 73. Alright, what was I saying? Those didn't actually end up mattering. Access from the Pope is a definite. And we need to figure out what kind of an army we want. So, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. Most of the provinces we're through might hold 30. Level 4 forts will need probably 20. We do. Yeah, we need like 3 armies and we might build up the rest. 60, 100, let's say 120. Divided into 4 armies would be 30 each. Okay, so drop them for now. Our template will be mercenaryless. But we can afford them for now. So say if we go 10, 10 with 4. It's a 24 stack. So 18 in the front, 12 in the back. Maybe. 14, 4, 12. What is the best army we have at the moment? Pretty close to that. Alright, do we have... yeah, all the heavies are finished. That's the other problem. Fleet maintenance. Overforce limit by 3. God. 7 provinces will be used to build mercenaries. 7 regiments will be detached. We can just get the manpower back from everybody, so maybe this is a good idea. Yeah, not enough manpower to start doing things. Alright, who detached from here? These guys can disband, so we can start sorting out the others. That disbanded these. Alright. Still very much in the hole there. Wait for these guys to get down. Actually got... yeah, no. Need to do it that month. But apparently it's allowed. Alright, another couple. Disband them. This guy will get in this month. So we can conform to this one. It actually works. We've got a hell of a lot of guys here that we will definitely disband. Alright, so positive on the manpower, very negative on the money. Last, at least, hopefully, for the Ottoman War that's coming up. Alright, convert Imereti. Trebizond is okay. Ottomans declare conquest on the Mamluks, as they did last time. Perm once Condottieri. What ended up happening to him? Ojigids. War with the Great Horde. He's allied to Muscovy. Great Horde's got Pretender rebels. Perfect timing on your war there, buddy. Alright, this little mess down here shouldn't take too long to sort out. all got leaders. They should all be 30 stacks. So I'm waiting for cavalry. A lot of artillery to be built to go in there. Verdun join the Trade League of Lübeck. It's okay. All we care about is Saxe-Lauenburg. Alright, Whisker Seeds, stuff, fine. So, Saxe-Lauenburg, guaranteed by Hamburg. Has no allies, so we can't do anything to him. Access from Yemen is good. Just Alsace now. So, not Oldenburg. What's the only other one we're doing? Oldenburg is von Oldenburg. Break royal ties. Alright, next problem. We actually want to pass this. At the moment, France has rivaled us. Well, that's good news. Let us rival them, please. France. We'll eclipse them pretty quickly. But yes, we need to go through adding junk to the HRE. So, Bornholm. Gotland. And then we can do everything we want up here. Actually, let's go Ursula, Raval, Nawa before I forget. Hopefully by the time this gets to 50, it'll have their opinions up high enough. We'll get it to 49 and have a look, I think. That's still Denmark. That's Denmark. Okay. Nice if we could do a bit of like half of each of two different map modes. And 26. Alright, Romsdal. Won't be able to add Scotland until we get all the way through England, so that's a long-term thing. Alright, rest of that should be Danish. Got that, didn't take anything else there. Alright. So, Orland. We're on 37. Actually have a bit of a look now. 11 to 37. We will hold off for a second until this is done, 21st of September. Looks like it's only one army still building up. Rest are just replacing. Alright, well, that's pretty good. We need to be ready for the Ottomans at the end of next year, I believe. October of 73. Alright. With overextension gone, 24 to 24. -5. They oppose. That'll come up by the time this is the thing. I assume there's Diplo rep. You know, let's just improve with him just in case. And over to Cola. 43, around 44. We don't want to overspend here, so it's 48. 49.58. We'll wait the couple of months. And it should be backed next month anyway. That's positive now, so that's 25 to 23. This is about prestige for us and disallowing internal HRE wars while there is still a Protestant, but there's no way we're going to get in there in time anyway. Bayonet leaders. Don't mind if we do. Land leader shock. Thanks, bud. Since we are 11 years ahead there. Idle on our own subjects. Really, did we sort out Jowray already? It's very slightly positive. Okay. In the new year, that should be a lot better. Oh, we're on 50 now. 50.19. So, Ewiger Landfrieda. No more internal wars. Freeze everyone at 48 princes. Well, good enough, I guess. What's the bonus for 48? 0.11. Rather get up to 50, but it's alright. 4 provinces under control of non-member states. That should all be Tuscany, who's technically still under France. Could just back his independence. He's not strong enough to want to do it, though. Right, we're only looking at Alsace. Alsace and France, Papal State, Gilray. Yeah, it's all good. And we're not doing England or Poland. So let's go adding everything else. But I'll do that during the break. So thanks for watching, hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and hope to see you again soon as we start tooling up for the war against the Ottomans, now that our armies are actually finally sorted out. So, see you soon.